In this video, I'm going to teach you how to play Stoneball. Stoneball is a game where we are trying to collect items to make hot chocolate. And in order to do that, we have snowball fights to determine who gets to win those items. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Okay, and I'm going to pause the game as soon as it starts here. Perfect. Okay. So, Stoneball consists of 8 rounds. And in each of those 8 rounds, we are going to have a snowball fight. And then whoever comes out of that Stoneball fight uninjured gets to split these items. So all the people who don't get injured in that snowball fight get to split those items. So, first off, what are these items that we're competing for? There's a few different types of items, and you can see most of them here. There are chocolates. So there's chocolates worth 5 points. There's chocolates worth 10 points. There's chocolates worth 20 points. Chocolates are very simple. If you get a chocolate, your score goes up by that many points. There are marshmallows. There are marshmallows worth, let me look at the cheat sheet here, 1 point, marshmallows worth 5 points, and marshmallows worth 10 points. If you take marshmallows, your score goes up by that many points. There's also a bonus for getting the most marshmallows. So if you're the player with the most marshmallow cards at the end of the game, you get a bonus of 60 points, which is a lot. Finally, there are mugs. And mugs are worth points based on how many you have, and the more mugs you have, you get disproportionately more points for every single mug in your hand. So if we look at the cheat sheet again, yes, for your first mug, your score will go up by 4. But you can see as you get more and more mugs, your score can go up by ridiculous amounts. If you get 8 mugs, your score is going up by 100, which is insane, but also very difficult to get 8 mugs. Okay, so every round you will see 9 cards in the center, and these are the 9 items that can be won this round. So after your snowball fight, if you are not injured in that snowball fight, then all the players who made it will split these items. You'll take turns taking one item for yourself, and until all the items are gone, then new items will be drawn for the next snowball fight. The goal of the game is to end up with the most points, and you win points by taking these items after you make it through a snowball fight. Now, what is a snowball fight? What am I talking about? Each player starts with 8 cards. They're down here. You start with 5 snowballs and 3 stone balls. Okay? Stone balls are snowballs with a stone in them. Okay? When you throw them at someone, it really hurts. Snowballs are benign. You throw a snowball at someone, nothing happens. They don't get injured. A snowball fight has a few different steps. So let's show you all those steps right now. The first step is you're going to pick either a snowball or a stone ball to throw. Next, you're going to aim it at someone. You can see who's aiming at you. Once everyone has picked their target, right? Everyone's sort of standing like this, ready to throw their snowball or stone ball, and you don't know what other people have picked. You don't know whether they're about to throw a snowball at you or a stone ball at you. So, once everyone is aiming, you all have a choice. Do you want to stay in the snowball fight, or do you want to run away? If you run away, you sit out of the fight. No one can hit you, but you also can't partake in the sharing of these items. You can't win any items that round. If you choose to stay in the snowball fight, then everyone who is aiming at you gets to throw their snowball or stone ball. And if anyone hits you with a stone ball, you get injured, and you also cannot partake in any of the items. So the only way to win items is to stay in the snowball fight and then not get hit by any stone balls. Getting hit by snowballs is fine, but you can't get hit by any stone balls. And if you make it through that entire process, then all of you who made it through that process get to split their share of, split the items. There's one small wrinkle, which is you'll notice this card that is the Snow Queen. Every round there is a Snow Queen. Someone starts off as the Snow Queen, and one of the items you can win is the ability to be the Snow Queen next turn. So if you want to be the Snow Queen the next turn, you make it all the way through the snowball fight, and as you're taking items, you can take the Snow Queen card. That makes you the Snow Queen for the next round. What does the Snow Queen do? The Snow Queen has one special ability. It's very simple, which is as you're all aiming your snowballs and stone balls, if you're the snow queen and people are aiming at you, you can choose one of those players and you can force them to aim at someone else, which is pretty powerful, right? Because then you're more likely to survive that snowball fight uninjured. Let's see this in practice. So let's walk through every step. So this is what we can win this round. And we have to choose whether to throw a snowball or a stone ball. So I will choose to throw a stone ball. Okay, so now Ludio is asking me, who will I throw my snowball or stone ball at? I'm going to throw it at bot 1. So I just click on bot 1's face. And now Ludio cycles through all of them, right? So I'm throwing at bot 1, bot 2 is throwing at bot 1. All these arrows show who is throwing at whom. So it's quick, of course. Once you are playing the game, it's easy to process what's happening. Now, one person is throwing at me, right? Bot 1 is throwing is aiming at me, right? That's why it says incoming here. So now I have to choose, do I want to stay in the fight or run away? I'm going to take my chances with bot 1. Hopefully they didn't throw a stone ball. So I'm going to say bring it on, and some people ran away. So whoever's still in the fight now gets put in the center of the screen. So I'm still in the fight along with these two. Okay, so now what you see is pairs of animations showing what is being thrown. Okay, so I'm throwing at bot 1, right? And I threw a stone ball, hence the animation of the stones, and hence that sound effect that they got hit by a stone ball. Whereas bot 1 hit me with a snowball. That's why I get the animation of a snowman. Okay, so just to recap what happened there, the 3 people who were still in the fight, everyone got to throw snowballs or stone balls at them if you were aiming at them. Bot 1 got hit by multiple stone balls. So bot 1 did not leave the snowball fight uninjured, so they don't get to win any items this round. You'll also notice that their color changed, right? So we all start off as this green color, but now bot 1 is red. And the reason is, every time you get hit by a stone ball, you take injury. If you get hit by one stone ball, you go from green to orange. If you get hit by another stone ball, you go from orange to red. If you get hit by a third stone ball, you go from red to black. You lose half your points, and you're restored to full health. So if you get hit by 3 stone balls, you have to take some time out, okay? You lose half your points, and then you're back to normal. So that's the risk you run. Bot 1 got injured. I did not. Bot 3 did not. So bot 3 and I get to split the loot from this round. So we're going to take turns taking one of these cards into our hand until they're all gone. So bot 3 is going to click on one of these decks. So let's just wait for them to do that. Okay, so bot 3 took whatever used to be here. I will take this chocolate 20, right, which will increase my score over here by 20 points. I will take a mug, because why not? I will take the Snow Queen card, which will make me the Snow Queen for the next round. And I'll take this chocolate 5, and then bot 3 will take the last one, and that round is over, right? So there's 8 rounds total. We just finished the first round. And then the next round starts. So now there's new loot up for grabs. There's new items for us to play for, and I will be the Snow Queen. And we proceed. Okay, so that's the game in a nutshell. Compete in snowball fights. Win items if you survive those snowball fights uninjured. Try not to get hit by stone balls. If you get hit by too many stone balls, you will get injured. The final thing is that I mentioned chocolates, I mentioned marshmallows, I mentioned mugs, I mentioned the Snow Queen card. There's a few more special cards. They're pretty self-explanatory. So you can see one of them right here, heal +1. So this just bumps your health status up by 1. So if you're currently red, you go to orange. If you're currently orange, you go to green. So essentially, however many injuries you've sustained so far, it removes one of them. If we look at some of the other special cards, they're over here, and you can see I'm clicking this cheat sheet in the bottom left, which contains all of this information. Shows you how many of each of these things are in the deck. So there's one heal once card, which is that one. There's a full health card, which restores you to green. You're back to full health, no injuries for you. There are extra stone balls. So if you want an extra stone ball to throw at someone, there are special cards for that. And there's the Snow Queen, which I mentioned. All right. And that's how you play Stoneball. Takes about 15-20 minutes. It's a lot of it's fun, it's silly. What usually happens in this game is that, you know, a few people start getting ahead and then everyone starts lobbing stone balls at them, which forces them to sit out, so that other people can partake in the items. And yeah, a little bit of strategy, but you're also just trying to guess if people are aiming at you. Did they throw a snowball or a stone ball, and what do I remember about what they've already thrown? Okay, so it's a ton of fun. I really like it, and I hope you like it too. Thanks so much.